What's up, everybody? This is your boy Nose215. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Killer Kicks, and today I have a review. And I don't know. I'm gonna call this review "Should I bitch or should I not bitch?" I think I'm gonna just have it like that simple. Should I bitch about this or should I not bitch about this? And you know, let's get into further details of the shoe. So recently I ordered a pair of Adidas EQT support. I've been wanting this model for a while, I'm gonna be honest, and I'm about to sound like a fucking hype beast right now, but ever since the Ronnie joints, the NYPD, the tribute for 9/11, ever since that, I've actually been wanting that model. And there was even a shoe before that actually had my eye already looking at that model. It was a GR, came in like some cool colors. I think it was like a light pink, you know, with the black stripes. I think there was like some red in there. I'm really not familiar with the name of that shoe. But you know, ever since I saw that one, I was like, damn, yo, like that model, you know, kind of looks fly. And then it was just around the same time that Ronnie dropped that, you know, NYPD, and that model has kind of left like a bad taste in my mouth. I'm gonna be honest, because I got burnt for that shoe. Like, I still don't have that shoe. I still don't got the bread. And you know what? I think, you know, in this culture, everybody's gonna everybody's gonna experience a loss, and unfortunately, you learn from those mistakes. And the crazy part was that was an easy shoe to get, man. And I was like so furious, like, yo, like this guy's not nowhere in sight. Like, he just got the bread and like everybody's shoe, and it just wasn't me. It was a lot of people that got from this person. So it was just like one of those things, man, that kind of just left a bad taste in my mouth, and I never decided to, you know, pay attention to that model again, even that specific shoe, because it just takes me back to that time. But with this shoe, it just popped up on the blogs, and as I said, it's an Adidas EQT support, and it's called the 93 Color Blocking. And I saw the shoe, and I saw that the shoe was only available for UK. So I'm like, damn, yo, like that's kind of, you know, I would like to see a US release. And I'm telling you, man, I went to a couple Adidas stores, and everybody told me they don't know. Normally, if it's UK, it's only for the UK. You know, it doesn't come to the US. Blah blah blah. So I'm like, damn, yo. So I'm like, so how I'm gonna get this shoe? So I was on Sneaker News, and I saw that Sneaker News did an article about it, and they had a link because AFEW had a size run of this shoe. AFEW seems to be the only shoe store in the UK that had this specific shoe. So I said, yo, you know what? I'm gonna just go, and I'm gonna see how much it is, and you know, if they have my size, then I'll grab it. So I go on the website. I only see that they have two sizes left, 8.5 and a size 9. Now, this is where it gets interesting. I never had this shoe, so, you know, I asked all my peers, I said, you know, how do these EQTs run? Because, of course, sometimes YouTube doesn't really help when it comes to these sizing issues. And I think that, you know, everybody who has a channel should emphasize a little bit on that a little bit more, because some people do look at these channels to kind of figure out what they should get. And I get those type of questions on the daily. How do they run? How do they fit? You know, I'm about to order size 11.5. Would I be good with that? So I think, you know, that everybody who has one of these channels, you know, so should just kind of focus on that matter a little bit, because, you know, that could help a lot, you know, in making a decision for somebody else. Everybody was like, man, yo, just kind of stick to your true size, even a size smaller, because they do they do run kind of big. So I said, all right, cool. So I get the size 8.5. It came out to $180 with the shipping, and I get the shoe, and it's kind of not what I see like on the website. So what I saw on the website was this shoe, and as you can see in the back of the shoe, it has an all blue stripe that goes all the way from, you know, around this, you know, the actual shoe. But then when I received the shoe, it doesn't look like that. Now, here's the crazy part. Now, all of a sudden, there's a US release, and Packer Shoes actually has a full-size run. The picture that Packer Shoes posted is the same shoe that I have. So I'm trying to figure out, was somebody that fucking lazy that they didn't want to actually take a picture of the actual shoe? You know, it's like something went wrong. But then it was like I opened up the package and I saw it was like something that kind of like make me, you know, like made me chuckle. And then I was like, you know, is it really that big of a deal? Is it really that, you know, like, should I make a big of a deal? So this is what the video is about. Should I bitch about this situation or should I not? And I'm gonna let y'all, you know, tell me what to do. You know, so hopefully y'all will comment. I always enjoy, you know, having a discussion and just replying to a lot of y'all comments. I do reply, so you know, I'm not special. I definitely like having these type of conversations. So let's get into this shoe. I'm gonna show you the package, little things that I got that was kind of dope, and then I'm gonna show you the shoe that I received, and you tell me, should I bitch about this or should I not? Let's get into the shoe. Alright, so let's get into this review. So when you open up the box, this is the first thing that you see. You see this little cool envelope by AFEW, and it says, hooray, you have received your new shoes. Have fun with it and keep your laces tied. And it has a nice little smiley face, and then it has their hashtag. Then you turn it around and it has some steps for you, and I swear this really made me chuckle because I follow every step faithfully all the time. Step number 1, open the shoe box and check your new kicks. Number 2, put on some fresh socks and test your new pair of kicks. And then finally, number 3, tell all your friends about your new shoes with a big smile on your face and rock them on the streets. So, you know, this was really, really, really funny. And then on the top it says, good things come in small packages. Then when you open up the envelope, which I already did, it came with this sticker. I mean, they kind of, you know, they played me with this. You know, this is the shoe that I wish that I could have had, but unfortunately I couldn't. But there's always eBay, I guess, if I save enough money. Yes, I do save money for kicks sometimes. You know, it be like that. Then, of course, some more teasing. Comes with the sticker, and it comes with another sticker, which is the logo of their brand, of their store. So that was a nice little package, and now let's get into the review. This is the box. Nothing crazy about it. Size 8.5. Kind of, you don't want to do this. This was me opening up the damn box with a butter knife because the tape was so freaking hard. And I put too much pressure and it just went right through the box. So next time, get a box cutter. I guess I'm talking to myself as well. So yeah, no color code, as you can see. Size 8.5. If you are gonna order this, stick true to size because they definitely fit me perfect. All right, let's get into the shoe. All right, so this is the shoe. Let's get into it. On the tongue, you have your Adidas EQT. You have like this kind of like a rubbery type of patch. The whole shoe consists of this mesh material, white laces. You have your lace locks, which says support, and then you have this rubber strip that goes all the way around your toe box. On the side, you have red highlighter green, and this is more like a bluish green mixed together. In the picture, it does look blue, but in person, there has a mix of green because this highlighter goes all the way across, and the material is put on top of it. So this might have been blue, but since they laid it on top of this highlighter green, it gives it like a bluish green color. On your midsole, you have these black stripes, and you have white in the background, and then you have red for the front of the toe box. Turn the shoe around, you have this black plastic strip that goes in the bottom of the shoe. Tie On the mid part, you have this white mesh, and then on the upper, you have your blue. Turn the shoe around, same thing. Bottom of the shoe is black. So if you see in the picture, you see that this is not white. This is blue. Packer Shoes posted this shoe. So the question is, should I say something about it? Should I try to get my money back? Because in my opinion, it's kind of like false advertisement, because it's like, you know, had I known that this was going to be a white stripe, then possibility of me ordering the shoe probably would have been slim to none, because I don't know, maybe for others it don't matter, but for me it makes that much of a difference, because what I'm seeing on the picture should be what I should be accepting. It's no different than if I order a pair of shoes on eBay and I ask the guy what's the condition, and you know, I'm asking him if there's any leather scratches or anything like that, and he says no, and then I get the shoe and I have a leather scratch here, then that's not how I saw it on the picture. So even though there's no dirt or anything like that, I'm just using an example. You know, this is not what I saw on the website. What I saw was a whole entire royal blue. So again, is this something that I should bitch about? Is this something that I shouldn't bitch about? What would you do if you was to order a pair of shoes and you received it not in the way that you saw it described on the picture? Let me know your comments. As far as you know, delivery goes, man, I was extremely surprised about how fast it was. I remember ordering from sizes and they took almost a whole entire week. I ordered these shoes on Thursday and they came in yesterday. I'm pretty sure they would have came in Monday, but Monday was a holiday, so they came in yesterday, and I was surprised. I wasn't really expecting this shoe to like maybe, I don't know, Friday or like maybe like next week. So let me know what's your opinion on this. This is the picture that I saw again, and this is what I received. Let me know what's your thoughts. Please comment. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thumbs up if you like this. Thumbs down if you don't. Please feel free to download my free app, Killer Kicks. It's available for iPhone and Android. I normally don't do on-foot review, I'm going to be honest, but I think that with this shoe, in case if you want to know what they look like on foot, I'm going to definitely do an on-foot review for this, and I'm going to end it with that. Yeah, I just hope, man, that you enjoy it. It's funny because it's like a whole different topic, but I think on foot review, the reason why I don't do it is because to me it's pointless. You know, you have to understand that the way that I wear a certain pair of shoes, you know, to other people might be gay or it might be corny. Like, I rock my jeans and I do the pin roll. To some people, they don't like that. That's gay. I wear joggers. Some people don't wear joggers because either one, they don't make it to their size, or two, they think it looks gay. I've seen many people come at joggers crazy. Oh, joggers, man, that thing look gay. And then like 4 months later, you see them on with a pair of joggers. So for that reason, I think it really doesn't matter, because they're going to wear it, you know, the way that they're going to wear it. Every person is, you know, it's all about how you rock it, how you wear it, you know, the flavor that you put to it. It's not so much about wearing it like somebody else wears it. So that's the reason why I really don't do too much. But I feel as though with this shoe, where you can kind of get a better look of the shoe, I will do an on-foot review, and I'm going to end it with that. So I hope, man, that you enjoyed this review. Till next time, everybody, peace out, son.
You've practiced 20 years? You must be extremely good then. Perhaps you'd try with me.
Come and taste my seasoning, chef. The cooking that is marvelous. Back over the stove, making your mouth water. You starve for this. Exclusive sneakers with hard denim. Heavyweight, a neighbor, illustrator, Alex Haley with paper. Waves spinning like the Titanic. Come take a float on. silky like King Henry VIII's robe in late spring. Restaurants with skeleton keys is big business. Well-groomed and elegant postures, real dapper. Status is gigantic, coach is alpaca. Meetings in the Vatican, drinking scotch with the muscle milk. Praises go to Ace on the dynasty, Mr. Russell built. Feed me royal shotters with Glocks, cleaning with treaty oil. China dolls from Bangkok, we bang them, train them.